Okay, so this is honestly attempt number 2 because the other file was corrupted. Hi, my name is Rafael Garcia. I'm one of the students enrolled in the Los Angeles Film School for Character Animation, and this month's course was Visual Effects 1. So throughout this course, I had really fun experimenting with the new software that was introduced to us, which was Houdini, where we worked with particles, rigid bodies, and honestly, it was like a whole new world for me. Being a new software, it really frustrated me because something wouldn't come out the way I wanted to, or not exactly as the way the instructor showed us. And I'd sit there hours trying to figure out what I did wrong and how could I fix it. And it was a fun learning experience for me. So with the questions provided to me by my instructor, I'm about to give you guys my honest answers. So the first question is, what was the most difficult part about learning about rigid bodies and particle solvers? So like I said, it was a new software for me. So learning about the rigid bodies and the particle solvers, it was very tedious for me because in the beginning I was having so many issues with Houdini where I couldn't get my outcome to match the instructor, or I wasn't doing the same thing as the instructor, if that makes sense. I'd be spending like an hour or two trying to figure out what I did wrong, backtrack my steps and see where it could have possibly went wrong until I had to contact my instructor for her to help me. But I would say it was difficult to learn both of them, or Houdini itself, because it was still something brand new to me, coming from doing nothing but traditional and digital art and then barely touched on 2D animation. This is something very new to me. So the next question is, what was your favorite project to work on and why? So it's a mixture of me for both the Rubik's Cube that we just recently submitted and the Stream of Tears coming from Sadness from Inside Out. The reason why these two projects are like my favorites is because it kind of gave me like that sense of hope and like a light at the end of the tunnel, because we are in a fast-paced school. So it's like at the end, we know all of it is going to be worth it. And then once we're in the industry, it kind of gives me that sense of I'll be creating this, I'm going to be replicating this, or I'm going to be doing something similar like this in the future. And that just excites me because I want to be in one of the animated films working on it, or even a game, just working on it, and then seeing my final product out in theaters or in DVD or on the streaming platforms or even on Steam if it's a game. It's something that I'm really looking forward to. The last and final question is, if you could design a cool project to work on, what would it be? That is an interesting question because I honestly don't know. Like I said, this is a new side of animation that I haven't really touched on and I'm still learning. I would say a cool project for me to work on would be something with like a lot of like particles involved, like fire, explosions, or distortion. I can't really think of it, but something along those lines, similar to like the Stream of Tears that we did, or even like the confetti that we did with the Rubik's Cube. It's something about that kind of like made me like, wow, I made that, and I kind of want to do more of that in the future. And so learning about this and then getting a good foundation of understanding with Houdini, it's like I said, it's gonna be worth it in the long run. So that wraps up this reflection video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would say stay tuned for the next reflection video in the future. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.